Hello there. Welcome to DANUS Celtic World with Kate. I hope you had a good day. Hopefully, Monday was a better one yesterday. Whew, no more rain. However, there is a lot of weather going on here in the Midwest with terrible storms. Unfortunately, I will um, light a candle for you. We've got the Cancer, Sunny Cancer, going into the Libra Moon. And I love this. And I mentioned this on Sunday. Libra is all about balance, 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 balance. And I love that. Balance is great, you know, making sure that we have equilibrium. Libra represents the Justice card in the tarot with the balance, the two-pan balance there. Also could be a part of balancing and juggling your pentacles. It could be that you're balancing your life in the stream of things, having to make sure that everything is going as planned. Yes. And I want to say that many of you are going to be going through the end of Robert's Basket, we had that for the past couple days. It kind of slided in here on the 18th. Tonight is really going into the end of that, although it's going to have a trickle effect for the remainder of the year, even though it's the strongest right now. The strongest right now. And we need to be cautious about how we're communicating. Gemini, Uranus, and Aquarius, big part of that. Upheaval, things will change. Watch your social groups, watch your relationships, your friendships, especially. Be cautious of Pisces is in the mix there, you know, with dreams and fantasy and illusion. Neptune is retrograde until December. And Jupiter, we have Jupiter in Leo. We have Jupiter in Venus. We have Jupiter in everything with this, with this absolute verbal basket. We had Jupiter trine Neptune, sextile Uranus. We have Jupiter still in the sextile of Uranus. Jupiter opposite Pluto. Pluto is the planet of the underworld, ruled by Hades. Kept Parsippany there for quite some time. The goddess of the underworld. So we have to be careful about that. The good news is, Mercury's going to be going direct in Cancer. Retrograde's going to end on the 23rd. However, we have to be cautious of the shadow period, which I call is, the triple effects of anything. I've had Mercury retrograde all week. I can't begin to tell all of you how much technology issues I've had this past couple of weeks. But we get over it. We take care of it, and that's it. We do what we have to do. And I personally love this time. We also had this, the sun in Cancer, the new moon in Cancer, and all at once the past couple of weeks. So it's been very, very intense, all about emotions, fourth house, home, family, with the, Jupiter sextile Uranus. It's great. Sextiles are great. They work well. Now, Jupiter is the original ruler of Pisces, current ruler of Neptune, obviously, but Jupiter and Uranus. Jupiter is all about expansion and abundance and moving forward and good luck. This right now is a week of major luck. Now, we create our own destiny, we create our own luck, but keep our eyes open, everyone, for the signs that the luck is coming, that the luck is there in front of you. And that, you know, we want to make sure that we're cognizant of that, that we're paying attention to that. I believe it's a wonderful thing if you have luck, if you have good luck. This is a very good week, by the way, for everyone. From now until the full moon in Aquarius, which is also ruled by Uranus and, also ruled by Saturn, which is structure. But Saturn's good. Saturn is going retrograde. Can we say yay to that? Because with Saturn going retrograde, it gives us kind of a break. Things don't have to be so uptight. Yes, of course, we have to have that structure, but it's not going to be where we're worried so much about it. We're not going to be so uptight, intense, going off the deep end like we normally do with having to have everything so structured and so finalized and so organized, detailed, but there's nothing wrong with that. Again, it all has to do with how we do the lay of the land, how we take care of our home, our families, our situations, our careers. We're also going to be having, which I love, 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 is we're going to have Mercury going and moving in, to the sun going into Leo too. And we have Jupiter in Leo for a whole year until July of 2027. So that's a great thing because Leo brings passion, goodness, love. There's going to be a lot of Leo, especially in August, because we're going into Leo season. And it's going to be positive. And I want everybody to go take a breath, take a belly breath, and say, thank you. I want to put out the cards for today. And I'm just checking all my incense. I like to clear my sacred space when I'm working with my cards to be protective. I'm going to pull a card of the day. Actually, I'm going to not use some Lover's deck. I'm going to use my elemental deck. And always clear your space. I have sage here, and in case anybody's wondering, and if you can't see it, and I also have dragon's blood, which I like the smell of. It's very, very perfumey, but it makes it smell nice and sweet, not so pungent. Sage is a little pungent to me. So let's see what the card of the day is for everybody. All right, I'm not going to make this terribly long, but we have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is a spectacular card. She is a very smart, very good woman. She's a very good mother. She also happens to be a true fire sign. So, with that said, this fire sign happens to be the water aspect of fire. And She doesn't have a sign representative per se, but she is a true Leo. I want to say this particularly is all about sovereignty, being a warm woman. If you have this person in your life that's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, this woman is warm, independent, loves to travel, likes to have sovereignty, especially when it comes to her home. This is great. I think this is great. She loves playing with her children. She loves taking care of her husband, her whole entire very protective, very lioness, very protective of her lamb, very protective of her home. And Leo actually rules the fifth house and is ruled by Venus. So again, love is in the air. And we have lots of Leo coming up this month again. Jupiter's in Leo. The sun's going to be in Leo. Mercury's going to be going over there. And it's so beautiful. And with the Jupiter sextile, Leo, again, Leo, love, beautiful, sextile, harmonious energy, slow, restful, sexy, passionate. Leo's all about that passion, that love, the giving, the being there, the courage, running the family, running the household. This lioness, Queen of Wands, is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fire sign. You may know her if you have an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or water sign in Leo, which means that it could be a Leo rising sign or a water rising sign. Water pertains to Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So you can have those in there. I'll give you an example. My mother's birthday is December 6th. She's a Sagittarius, ergo, okay, in lay's terms. However, her moon sign is Scorpio, and her rising sign is Scorpio. So my mother would be considered a, a fire sign with water. Okay, hope that helps all of you out. If you had any questions pertaining to that, I'm going to keep that up here for now. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's see if I can get that here. And I love the smell of this incense. It's just so beautiful. Okay, let's get moving. I'm going to start off. The astrology is going to be getting thicker once we get closer this week to the full moon in Aquarius, which we are going to be doing. I'm going to be here on Friday and Saturday. It'll be 3 times this week. We're going to start off with our earth signs. We'll be moving to our air signs. Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, representing swords of the mind. Earth signs, representing pentacles. Water signs, representing cups. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, Wands. Okay, I'm going to be working with the element deck that I just pulled from for our card of the day, which was our Queen of Wands, Leo, Lioness. Let's get shuffling. I already shuffled these cards several times today. I'm going to pick them up. First card we have for the earth signs is a fabulous card. This is the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Coins. This is all about balancing your life, balancing your budget, balancing your finances, balancing your bank accounts, working with your bank account, balancing your finances and your bills and your mortgage, and getting balance in life so that you have this balance in life, balance in finances, balance with your health, balance with yourself, and most of all, balance with your emotion, your social, emotional health, well being, so that you can be successful in life. That would pertain to Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this may pertain to you, whether it's in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your rising sign, or your sun sign, the sign that you were born into. If this is your sun sign, this pertains to the day you were born, that day, your birthday. If this is your rising sign, this is the sign that is your first house or your ascendant, which pertains to how others see you in the world, how you appear in the world to others, and how others see you in your work career, social matters, social events, and in public. Okay, if it's your moon sign and you are, if you have earth sign and your moon sign is how you are in private, how you take care of yourself in private, how you take care of your family in private, and how people see you in your home when no one else is around or when you're by yourself. How your behaviors are, how your emotions are, and how you handle things with yourself in society, in your own ecological environment, and how you proceed with your career in private as well. This is great. This is telling me, earth signs, that you need to get yourselves balanced. It's a balancing act. It is every day for all of us. If you are an earth sign, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign, okay, this is something that you're going to have to take a grasp of. You're going to have to take a look at your bills, take a look at everything. If you've filed an extension for your taxes, you're going to need to balance that out too, because you're going to have to file in October. If you have a business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you filed an extension for your individual or your return with your partner or your spouse, just take a finer look at things. Try to cut things out. If you don't need it, get rid of it. Use that what's that, Rocket, or the Rocket app, and it tells you all the subscriptions and all the things that you have. Go through there, scroll through there, get rid of this nonsensical stuff you don't need. Come on now. You don't need to pay for crap that you get a magazine and you just throw it to the side. You look at it, you say, oh, there's a couple good pictures. I like that dress. I like that outfit. I like that gun. I like that car. I like this. And then you put it away and then it just becomes recyclable material. That's not what you're paying for. So if it's not really something that's really detrimental to your career, like maybe something you work for a computer company and that's what you do. You work with computers all day and that's the magazine you have come to you because they give you updates on how to improve yourself or do professional development for your career. That's a whole nother story. I'm talking about the garbage that you order in the mail that's just nonsense. You throw it to the side. You pick it up and you read it when maybe you have a little time during the week, or when you go into the bathroom, you pick it up and read it. We're all human. And, and then it gets thrown to the side. It goes in the recycle bin. Or if you live in the northern heavens, the further northern in the United States, in Texas, we don't typically have to use our fireplace all that much. But, if you live up north in the wintertime, you might save that stuff to start your fire in your fireplace if you're getting snow. I mean, it's all about being realistic about your needs and things that, do we really need all that? Probably not. Do we like to look at the clothes and all that? Sure, we all do. All right. For those of you earth signs, just work on balancing your life. Some of you, I feel with pulling that card that you may need to take a look at your finances and get rid of some things. That's why I mentioned that. You might be spending things that are not necessary, or another example would be, I got this sweatshirt on. It's cold in here. I have it at 65 in my place because I don't like it when it's hot. Anyway, for some of you, it might be just something as simple. I do it. I'm just as guilty of it. Many people are. I go grocery shopping. I have a budget. I actually write a list. And I'm like, I'm sticking to this list. I swear I'm going to stick to this list. And I leave the store all the time with sometimes not so much more, but I leave with the store with more than what I originally budgeted for, which many of us do. So those are the things that I'm talking about. If it's not necessary, don't buy it if it's not necessary. You know, make do what you have. If you have to go back to the store and pick it up, hey, that's a good job. That's a good bicycle ride, or maybe that's a way for you to get out of the house, away from things for a couple of minutes. If the weather's great, um, I do that sometimes. I've been known to. I go buy something and I wind up walking around the store for an hour, leave with one thing, and then my other half will go, "You were gone all that time and you just brought that home?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to get some exercise." So, air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Air signs. You have the Six of Wands. This is fantastic. The Six of Wands is a victory, a win, courage, charismatic leadership. You won the battle. You're moving forward. Okay. This is such a win for you. Success, being in the spotlight, recognition at a job. And the good part is this is the poop card right now because I'm just going to say this, and many of you are going to be like, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. This card is the card of Jupiter in Leo. My guides are watching over me today. I don't know if you noticed that a lot of time when I'm doing the astrology and then I go do and or I go and shuffle the cards and I'm thinking I'm listening to my guides or I'm hearing news or things that may come up for each element. Almost every time, whatever's happening in astrology, I will get a card pertaining to the planetary alignments, and we happen to have one today. This is Jupiter and Leo. We will have Jupiter and Leo until July 2027. This is success, recognition, being successful, being recognized at work. So if you are a Wands, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? Aries is ruled by Mars. Sagittarius is ruled by Saturn, its original ruler. Now its current ruler is Jupiter. And then, of course, we have beautiful Leo ruled by Venus and supported by the sun, the star that supports all of the planets within the universe in which we are accustomed to being on this third dimensional plane that we live in here on Earth. Success. I want to say that a lot of you, for all of you, especially my Aries, Leos, I see for a lot of you going to be falling in love. There's going to be a lot of love in the air. I'm hearing the song from when I was a little kid. Oh gosh, what's the name of that? The Love Boat. When I was a very little kid. Da, 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 everybody on the boat falls in love. I'm hearing that song in my head. And then for Sagittarius, for you, this is all about travel, success, recognition for travel, being recognized for things that you do when you're doing your business travel, when you're going abroad, being in the spotlight at work. Aries, you are Mars 10 times personified. You're a warrior. You've got super energy. I see you getting that spotlight, doing it. Not don't say it. Words are cheap. Walk the walk, and you will have that recognition. You will have that spotlight. That's success. You're not going to have to talk your talk and say, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to. Nobody wants to hear that. Do the job. Walk the walk. Show them. You know, it's not about what you say, it's about how you act. It's not about what you say, it's about how you treat somebody. It's not about what you say, it's about what you do and how you prove yourself through your actions. And this Aries is definitely going to be you this summer, going into the fall. It will push you to the top of your career for sure, Sagittarius. If you're traveling for your job, people are going to have you in the spotlight. They're going to be recognized how well you are communicating, you're traveling, you're showing your leadership, you're showing that you're good with your interpersonal relationships, being superior, doing your Saturn thing, being responsible, doing your job, getting recognized for doing a good job. Leo, you're going to be going through a lot of home and family and passion and love and being successful, being in the limelight, having good pride of who you're with, good pride of your family, having fun, being childlike. This is going to be again like the song that I heard. The love, that's all I've got. Leo, there's a lot of for coming for you as far as romantic partnerships, being partnered up. If you're single, that's really going to be potent for you. If you're partnered up, romance will go back, flames, passion, chemistry, all those good things for all of you, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Sorry, something dropped to the ground. I apologize for that. Okay, and now that we're going to water, water is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, fourth house matters. Pisces, 12th house matters. Scorpio, ninth house matters. I'm sorry, eighth house matters. Sagittarius is ninth house. I was just talking about my Sag. My mom is a Sag, so. Scorpio, eighth house matters. And this is going to be great. Water signs, you have a lot going on with ball birds. Bar, it's my accent because I speak more than one language. Bar boats, qu'est-ce que c'est? His basket, like the Easter basket. And I want to, I emphasize that the last time I talked with all of you because the funny part is I recognize this as all the good luck that everybody's going to have with Jupiter being in Leo and Jupiter being part of abundance. And Uranus for the next 7 years is already entered in Gemini in February. That's for the next 7 years. That's till 2032. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of transformation going on. You're going to be carrying that basket along for the rest of this year, picking up all the goodies, all the Easter eggs. Some Easter eggs will only have jelly beans, and some Easter eggs will have money. And there's your good luck. That's my analogy. So you've got to pay attention to the signs and make sure you're cognizant of your environment and the things that people say and do so that the signs and even angel numbers or spirit guides may put something in front of you. You think about it, you bring it about. Speaking of which, we're in the waxing phase of the moon. Make sure you're manifesting and writing down, especially since we're in the bar balls basket. 4 signs: Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto, Uranus. We have Gemini in there. We also, and not as the 4th sign, but he comes in there as well. And Saturn is retrograde. We have Jupiter now. Finally, Jupiter's doing a whole bunch of things with all of the planets in the basket. He's touching base with everybody. Okay, so like I said, make sure you're manifesting, you're writing down what your wishes are, you're writing down what you want to bring about, to see about, the vision in your mind, the goals in your mind. I'm closing my eyes. Use your third eye. Visualize, okay? And for Pisces, we have here comes the sun. Do 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 do. It's all right. All right. Beautiful. The sun is you, water signs. It's all about you. You are the sun because everybody here in each zodiac sign and each element is the sun. We all have a sun sign. The sun is a beautiful star. I love this card because it's so pretty. The child is playing in the garden, in the field, with all the beautiful flowers. And look, I like here, and this is a recognition that represents the child not just as the youth, but also going into adulthood because butterflies go through metamorphosis, so they don't always stay the caterpillar like the child. They go through and then they go through their pupa stage, which would be like adolescence, and then they go into their adult stage when they, after they come out of the pupa, they turn into the butterfly, the more metamorphosis. The sun represents your life itself, going through the metamorphosis in life. What kind of sun are you going to, what kind of treasures are you going to have in your life with the sun in your life? The sun is a great card. I mean, I just love that. I like how the sun is just looking down on this card. It's so beautiful. It's vitality. There's beautiful colors of fire here. Look at the fire signs. They have red there. Red represents fire. Gold as well. There's actually all the colors of the elements here because we have the sky, which is blue, that's water. We have green, which is earth. We have yellow, that's air. And we have red, that's fire. If we were to set candles and light candles for each element, all the elemental candle colors would be in here. The sun represents, again, being childlike, having happiness, positivity, success, and vitality and youth, growing from a child, going through the metamorphosis to adolescence and adulthood with the metamorphosis representation here of the butterflies in the sun sign card. We all have sun signs. Everybody here has a sun sign. It's the day you're born. The sun sign is the day of your birthday. It represents the day you were born, the time you were born. Everyone has the sun sign. Everybody has the rising sign. The sun sign is beautiful. I just love the representation of this card. It's a beautiful clarity and radiance and illumination for everyone, especially water signs. And this is where this comes in, water signs, for you, for those of you that are water signs that are very empathic, psychic mediums, or have that intuitive gift or empathic um, transfer person or empath or collector person. Everybody has different empathic abilities. Some touch and feel, you know, feel the energy. Some people walk in the room, they can feel the energy. Some people look at somebody and they see how they behave and they can feel the energy. That's the sun. That's the illumination. That's the intuition. That's the clarity. That's the light. That's the clairs, clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairsentient. Clairsentient is feeling. Okay. So we have clairvoyant, seeing, clairaudient, hearing, clairsentient, sensing it. You know, we have all these different clairs, and they're part of the sun radiation. The sun represents the fire signs. We are in fire season. Again, a card that we're pulling, we've already pulled the Six of Wands, which is Jupiter and Leo. We talked about that in the astrology. We also, again, are pulling another card that's part of the astrology that we spoke about today. We are in Leo season. We have the Leo card here that represents the fire sign, represents the sun, the star, represents the childlike, the behavior, the mystery, the being good, the all the happiness and purity and clarity of being pure and successful and having youth and vitality and clarity in here, and all the colors of the elements in here as well. It's such a beautiful card. For all of you, this for water signs, I want you to concentrate and work on with Borrowed's basket and all of the manifestation that could be done, all of the wishes and manifesting that you're seeing, the goals that you want, the wishes that you like to have in your life, the things that you want to bring about. Meditate. Do a chakra meditation, a mom meditation, a grounding meditation. Keep yourself grounded. Go out on the grass, go out to the lake or the ocean. Put your feet in the earth, in the water. Feel nature, all of you. Feel the nature. Feel the sun on your skin, that vitamin D that gives us the nutrients that our skin needs, our pigmentation thrives for, which we need to have every day. Taking care of your health, your wealth, your vitality, taking your vitamins, taking care of you, taking care of your family. For all of you, that's something that you should be doing on a daily basis. For water signs, I want you to continue to work on the transformation, that beautiful, beautiful illumination, your dreams, Pisces. Cancer, your home, your family. When you walk in a room, you can feel everybody's emotions. It's like you're a sponge and you can sense how everybody's feeling. Scorpio, you're the same way. You can talk to a person and boom, you can tell what kind of person they really are. No fake, phony nonsense. You have the gift of that kind of empathic soaking in people's personalities and being able to read a person just by looking and talking to them for a good 30 minutes to an hour. You can say, boom, I got this guy's card. I don't care what he tells you. I'm going to tell you exactly what it's about. Everybody celebrate the sun, the day you were born. Thank your parents. Even if not everybody's parents are perfect. Thank your family. Everybody has different kinds of family, but the people that take care of you and truly love you and care for you and are there for you for good and bad, that's your real family. Cherish them because not everybody has that to fall back on and to go to every day. Yeah, this is great. Sun card. We also had Jupiter and Leo card. We also have balancing, money, abundance with the Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles. Everybody needs to be balancing their budgets, their finances, their lives, their bills, their bank accounts, the way we do our health, our wealth, our well-being, and the way we live. Let's see what we've got. I love it. Let's see what we got for fire signs. Fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, the element of fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Let's see what we got for all of you. I don't see any reason to be clarifying any of these cards, but I will check and see where the victory is in the air signs, where we have to balance in the earth signs. And let's see right now what we might have. Too many cards fell out. Let's see what we might have for the earth fire signs. And we have I'm loving it. The Six of Coins. And the Six of Coins I've had quite a lot in the past 2 weeks. The Six of Coins is, you see there, and we had this in the last reading. Was it fire signs? Maybe it was. No, it was. I think it was water sign. I think the beginning or the end of last week we had the water signs getting the Six of Coins or the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles represents earth, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo signs. Ergo, it also represents giving, receiving, charity, giving to others. And giving to others doesn't necessarily always have to be money. It could be giving your heart. It could be giving your time. It could be volunteering to take care of the needy, the elderly, the disabled, the blind, giving money to help with charities, to raise money for cancer, for St. Jude, for autism awareness. It could be all of these things. But fire signs, you're getting money is coming your way. It looks like you have money coming your way. Someone, and maybe you did a business deal last week and someone's coming in and said, yeah, I'm in. I want part of this business. I'm going to put in $10 million. I don't know what the other investors are putting in. Let's draw up a contract and let's work on that. That sounds good. This sign is beautiful. I love the fact that this is a giving sign. If you look really closely, you'll see that the man who is representative of Pentacles, the coins, he has his hands out. He looks like the guru here. He's the one handing out the charity, the money, the time, the resources, taking care of others. And here at the bottom, you see all the hands here. He's giving out to all of those people the time, the effort, the ear, the heart to listen to feel, the money to take care of, the donations, the charities. This is good. I feel like some of you are going to, fire sign, going to have a donation or a representative that's going to be coming to you to say, I'm in. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm in this business. I'm donating. I'm contributing. I want part of this business. I want in. Yeah, I want in. This also represents having, if you're able to give money or time or business or charity or caring and generosity to others, this also means that this person, many of you may have balance in your life. You don't have to worry about the Two of Pentacles that the Earth element sign got, because you have balance in your life. You have clarity. This again is giving charity to others, and again, I'm going to say charity, contributing to others, or contributing to a new business, contributing to a new store, contributing to the Salvation Army, even contributing money to those who need money because they need help. They need help with their bills. It's reciprocity for what you've done in the world. It comes back to you, and you give back to others to get that reciprocity. This is also the moon in Taurus, which we had already the beginning of, way back in the beginning of last weekend. I want to say a week and a half ago. Not this past Friday, but the Friday before we had that going on. We had the moon in Taurus. This is a representative of the earth signs, and this is a yes card. So if you're wishing that you get charity, this card is yes. This is yes. You'll be getting charity. Yes, we'll have donations coming to you. What kind of donations? I'll do a clarifier. We'll find out soon. Yes, this is what we want to have happen with us. Yes, I'd like to manifest. Maybe we're manifesting for our children, our grandparents, or our partners, or our husband or wife. Maybe they were donating for cancer or breast cancer awareness or autism awareness or mental health awareness. That's a big deal right now. Donating to soldiers that protect this country for us so that we can have the freedoms that we have every day. We need to support them too, most of all. Okay, this is a good card, Leo. And I'm getting, first thing I got when I got this card is that I see charity coming to many people that are in and involved in charities. I'm involved in several charities as a teacher. I'm involved in mental health, St. Jude, and autism awareness. I have a child with autism myself, so, and a sister. with intellectual disability, cognitive disability. So charity and having reciprocity, giving to others so that you can get back and have clarity and balance in life. Sometimes when we make a lot of money, it's good not to always say, "Oh, this is for me, 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 me." We have to be. I want to. We don't have to, but in my eyes, I feel that when you have blessings like that come to you, it's good to have reciprocity to give back to others, and that's what this card represents. Wow. And with the hands out there receiving that and the smile on his face, this he or she, this is neither a masculine or feminine card, but this is going to be good if you are doing that because the universe, the sky god, Uranus is watching everybody. Okay. Zeus is watching us all, right? Um, is the universe has a swift way of kind of what goes around comes around. What you reap is what you sow, and that's what happens here with this. What you when you're giving, because you're getting the blessings and you're giving to others. And again, it doesn't have to be money. It could be time. It could be your ear to listen, your heart, communication, a hug, to be there, to do a 5 mile walk, to raise money. You know, beautiful. Fire signs, great card. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Love it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do clarifier. I'm going to put my element cards away and I'm going to go with I don't want to go too far into time because the last time I did, my internet went out and I hate that twice on me. And I was so furious I had to go to my landlord and say, I'm paying you for this, this, and this, and you can't even get the internet right. That's a problem for me. So I apologize for that ahead of time. And thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, liking, pressing that subscribe button, watching my views. I love having you all here. I love that you put in the comments. I love that you're emailing me. I love talking to all of you. Please subscribe. Please like, because you being here and being a part of my channel is so important to me, not just for being part of a YouTube channel, but for reaching out to others and helping others understand and feel like they can have a little bit of insight of maybe how they see themselves and like to set goals and plan for the future when the astrology comes their way, because the planetary alignments do sometimes have the effects on the earth and the weather. So with that said, let's go forward with the clarifiers. This is the Celtic Wisdom deck. It's a mini me deck. I love it because I can take it with me anywhere. I always have 2 decks I can take with me everywhere. Okay. And the first clarifier I'm going to do is Earth. Earth signs. What do we have for Earth signs? Is there anything they need to look out for their balancing act in their life? And it says, no, you do need to balance because the Ace of Pentacles is coming your way. And the Ace of Pentacles is money, abundance. This is the Ace of Pentacles is a Earth card. You've got it rocking on. I'm sorry. Rock on. Hey, kids, rock and roll, rock on. That song just came in my head. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is opportunity, potential. You've got so much going on here. This is so fantastic. You know, plenty of things coming your way. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign. This money situation, opportunity, financial prosperity, potentials coming your way, just blessings coming your way with the forward basket. And, you know, I just love this. You've got, it says you're needing to balance finances and balance your life and balance bills, but not because the universe is nice coming to say, hey, you got problems, not all of you, but because there's more money coming your way. And I love this because it has the two pillars also that the high priestess and the high priestess and the high priest have. Boaz and Jacqueline. And they're in the middle here are the followers going through to receive their abundance. They're followers, they're signs, they're the followers. They're going through the pillars, the same pillars that you see in the high priestess card, and the same pillars that you see also in the high priest card, where he's holding the staff with the three lines on it, this world, the middle world, the other world, and in his other hand, he's got his hand like this, which is the same as the magician, as above, so below, and his hands like this, pointing at himself, which is as within, so without. We can't live like that because it's a universal law that what's above is so below with the tools that we have in our society, but what we do on the outside comes within us on the inside, as above, so below, as within, so out, and vice versa. And this right here is earth signs going to be where you are going to have abundance coming in. This is the universe's way of saying, yeah, you need to balance your finances, you need to balance your books, you need to balance your life and keep yourself spiritually balanced, mentally, health wise, and otherwise balanced because abundance is coming your way. Please manifest during this time. Think about what you like, write down your goals, put them on paper, do some candle gazing, manifest, do some meditations, pray, close your eyes, relax, get grounded. Yes, beautiful. I am going to turn this around so all of you can see. Um, I wanted to do the reading first and then clarify, and then I will turn my recorder and so that you can see um, how this looks from my point of view. Okay, air signs, you have victory. You have courage. You're being recognized. This is going to be so good for you. And this is in, again, the wands. This is the wands. And you are going to have so much going for you, this recognition, this going forward, and all of these beautiful, beautiful things where you are going to have success. You're going to be in the spotlight. And I want to know what the success, the spotlight, and the recognition is going to be, right? You could plan on that. And that's one of the reasons why I also love to do this, because within the next week, I'm going to be back here Friday. In the comments, put down if anything's happened to you during the week so I can see. So we can talk about that success, that recognition. Sagittarius, where are you traveling to? Where are you going? Got a business trip? Aries, warrior self, full of energy, ruled by Mars. You're going to have lots of recognition. Like I said, don't talk the talk, walk the walk. Okay, air signs, you have a lot going on for you because you have the Ten of Wands. Okay, now wait, the Ten of Wands wasn't pulled this way. It came out this way, which is good. So, air signs, with the success, and I know why this is happening now, with the success card, I'm going to pull the air sign success card. Okay, so with air signs, and this also pertains, I'm going to say, because this is, mm, this is the Jupiter. This is the Jupiter and going into Libra. And you have the Ten of Wands. Now, in the upright position, this card represents he's blind, he can't see, he's walking through the wands. He's got a lot of responsibility, he's got a lot of burdens to carry, responsibilities he's carrying, monkeys on his back. He's walking through and he's got a lot of decisions to make. He's got a lot of responsibilities on his back. He's got a lot on his mind. He's got to find his way. He's got to figure it out. He's got to walk up that hill, and he's got to make it work to be successful. But you had air signs, and I want to say, because this card is Jupiter in Leo, we say also fire signs, so not just air, but air, Jupiter. This card, the Ten of Wands, came in reverse. And in reverse, that means letting go. These burdens are flying off your back. They're leaving. They're not staying. They're not staying there anymore. You're going to have this success because the monkeys are coming off your back, and you're going to have that freedom to breathe, to stretch your wings, to go places, to be able to go on with your business, go on with your entrepreneurship, go on with your career and be more successful because you don't have all the burdens that you had before. The universe is freeing up your time, freeing up your space, freeing up and clearing your emotions, your physical well-being, the sleepless nights, the worrying too much and you can't fall asleep, the getting up in the morning and feeling like you couldn't sleep, counting your money, counting your pockets, worrying about what you need and what you have to do. The universe is freeing up all these burdens and saying, you got this. It's a victory for you. No more carrying burdens. No more sleepless nights. No more worrying. Success is coming to you. Abundance is coming to you. Courage is coming to you. Victory is coming to you. Being in the spotlight, being successful is coming to you. Recognition is coming to you. That's wonderful. I love this. Beautiful. Yeah. Very good card. I really like this for all of you. And I want you to stay positive. Stay positive. Be positive. Okay. Water signs. You've got here comes the sun. And I'm telling you, for this Six of Wands, Leo, I still hear the love, but you're going to have a lot of these, you're going to have a lot of the success and love, and you're not going to have all these burdens. It's going to free up your time to find your twin flame, your soulmate, your mate, your partner, your best friend, whether it's business or personal or romantic. But I'm feeling you can make a lot of friends with this, business partners, contributing money, contributing the business, contributing their time, good contracts, good negotiations. Okay, because this is a fire sign too. The Ten of Wands is fire as well. Okay, and the Ten of Wands is again is when it's reversed, it's relief. You no longer taking on too much business, no longer taking on too much stress. This is a Saturn and Sagittarius card, and it's a yes card. No more burdens. No more burdens. No more taking on too much garbage. You're going to have the time now to enjoy life, to go on that hot date, go on that dinner date, go on a walk, go, if you like jogging in the morning, go do that. If you like running, if you like going to the gym, you might meet somebody fantastic at the gym that you can go work out with. Take your time, get to know each other, become good friends, best friends, and usually love comes from there. That's what I'm feeling. Leo's fire signs. Okay, water signs. And then I'm going to pull a romantic card and our angel number card. Okay, we have the King of Cups. And you might have a King of Cups. King of Cups is definitely a water sign. He is a good man. Okay, King of Cups represents a good father, a mature father. Again, King of Cups actually represents Scorpio. Now, the Knight of Cups represents Pisces. I'm sorry. The Knight of Cups represents Cancer, and the Page of Cups represents Pisces. So we have the King of Cups, Scorpio, older man, not older meaning old man, older meaning mature, educated, successful, businessman, super dad, super guy, really nice. In reverse, he's an asshole. Literally. I mean, if I was to go and show you what I learned in my, and I took a whole university course. This 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 guy upside down, he's a manipulator. He's sneaky. He's conniving. He's like the guy that runs away with the swords, the Seven of Swords. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. This way, super dad, super nice, super kind, Scorpio-like personality, loves love, loves passion. Scorpio's a passionate guy. This is a passionate man, a good man, wise, diplomatic, stable, you know, outgoing, good family, loves to raise the kids, loves to play like a big kid himself. If you have that kind of gentleman in your life, that's a water sign, don't let him go. Get to know him, become good friends with them, whether it's a partner, a friend, someone in your business. If they're a kind person like that, they're going to go out of their way to help you be successful in your business, to help you be successful if you're partnered with them in a relationship. They're going to go out of the way to show you, I love you, I care about you, you mean something to me. And not necessarily with buying you things, because I don't like when people get really superficial on this. Love can come in so many different forms. It could be they know that you like cream in your coffee and exactly two sugars, or that you know that you don't like cream in your tea, but you like two sugars in your tea, and you don't have to tell them. The best thing about someone who really loves you and cares about you is you don't have to tell them that much, because if they become your best friend and fall in love with you for exactly who you are, not for what they want you to be, for yourself, you're not going to have to you're not going to have to say, oh babe, honey, can you get me the vanilla shake, and I like extra caramel on it, like if you go get a venti caramel macchiato. You don't have to tell him that, because he loves you enough to get to know who you are and what you like and how to take care of you. And he's going to go, this is the guy that goes and does that. And when he comes back, you're just like, wow, that's so kind of you. That kind of love. That's what you got, water signs. So if you have a male or female, doesn't have to be masculine. It could be masculine or feminine. Or if you, um, you know, have Pisces in your rising sign, especially if you have Pisces in your moon sign, your rising sign, and your rising sign, your moon sign, rising sign, your sun sign. But for me, this is more of sun rising. And if you have someone that really goes out of the way for you like this, I want to say it's going to definitely be sun, rising, moon sign, because that's more of a private personality private personality character trait. This is more of a sun, rising sign. Sun is who you are daily, and obviously rising sign is how other people see you, how you are with other people. And this male or female is beautiful, and they love to love, just like the wands do, but in a different way. All elements, all people love to love when they have the right upbringing and the upright, you know, discipline, the right surroundings. No one wants to not be, even if you're best friends with somebody, your best friend who's really your best friend is going to care about you even when you're down and out, and be able to. I had somebody do this the other day, checking on me because my father passed away right before my birthday, March 3rd, and I just got a text from her, and it was a poem. And I've been friends with this young lady. We're the same age. I've been friends with this lady since we were in brownies in elementary school. And she sent me a poem, and she was just like, I'm just checking on one of my best friends, and I hope you're okay because I know what it's like to lose both my parents. That's this guy. That's a good friend. That's the best friend you want to have, whether it's a friend, a partner, your lover, your mate, your soulmate, your twin flame. That's the cards you guys have, water signs, and take care of this person because they are going to take care of all of you. Love it. All right. Beautiful. Okay, fire signs. Let's see what we got. Ladies and gentlemen. Da, da, da. Drum roll. All right. We're getting there. Let's see what we got. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I don't have it out right now. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. This is the, if I was watching Jerry Maguire, I'd be like, this is the Quan. This is show me the money. This is the house, the money, the abundance, the car, the family, the children, all her parents or your mate's parents, your partner's parents, your parents, their family, your family coming together, owning the land, owning the family, working together, loving each other, the dog, the kids, the baby, the grandparents, all together as one, abundance. 150% abundance. This is so beautiful. You cannot go wrong with this card. This card is abundance through and through and through. I'm telling you, you can't ask for a better card. If you're getting engaged to get married and you're getting married this summer or this fall, because I got married in September because it's cooler. I didn't want to get married in the summer because it's too hot here in Texas. So we waited until September. But if you're getting married, this is your sign. This is a sign. This is your sign. This is good news. Okay? There's nothing better than this. Okay? You have this beautiful 10 of Pentacles. It's a legacy. It's prosperity. It's Mercury in Virgo. We've had this because Mercury was in Virgo 2 weeks ago when the moon was in Taurus. There you go. Before Mercury moved into Cancer, until Mercury moved and went retrograde in Cancer. There you go. Again, the astrology coming into the tarot reading. You have a legacy of prosperity, affluence, meaning if you're affluent being, you've got money, honey. This is the universe giving you abundance, giving you family, giving you prosperity, money, affluence. Be affluent, being known in society. Your neighbors know you. The community loves your family, all of you. Children, your family, your grandparents, your partner, your mate, your spouse. You're involved. You're all involved in the community. This is coming together. Having the finer things in life. The life everybody wants to live. The food, the finer things. And with that, when I say this, I say the finer things, but that I want to say this on the down low. Money isn't everything. Don't forget there's got to be love and happiness, respect, honesty, and truth that goes along with this. And hard work and good work ethics. Okay. This is fantastic fire signs. Manifest, all of you. It's a waxing phase of the moon. Manifest this week. Write it down. Set your goals. Set your intentions. What you see is what you want to bring about. What you talk about, your goals, you want to bring it about. What you're writing it down, you want to bring about. You want those beautiful things for you and your family. It's happen. Yeah, I know. I'm so happy for all of you. Had such beautiful cards. Even the clarifiers were rocking awesome. I mean, and fire. You got coins, coins, coins. Earth even got coins, got money, and they got the Ace of Pentacles, which is also abundance, wealthy, walking through the pillars. The people walking through the pillars to the abundance. Okay, air signs. You got the Six of Wands of courage, victory, recognition, and you got the no more monkeys on your back. Things are gone. Things are waning away, moving off, so you can have make a better life for yourself, and have time for love, have time for your travels, have time to enjoy life as you should. Water signs, you have the sun. Okay, and I'm going to say this again, Leo. I haven't forgotten. I'm going to make a note of this in my journal that my guides, my clairaudience heard the love boat. And with the water sign, yes, I'm going to say here you have the King of Cups. I'm what's that song? Um, yeah, I'm hearing it now. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing it right now. The song from Ghost. Uh, Unchained Melody, I think it is. Okay, I can't think of the song. Oh my love, when they were making the clay together down in the when they were Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze were doing the whole clay romantic get your groove on thing, and they played that song. Water signs, I'm getting that for you, Leo. I'm getting the love boat for you, and I'm seeing you all. I'm seeing people partnering up. Fire signs, Aries, you're gonna rock it. Don't engage none of this. Nobody wants to hear BS. They want everybody to walk the walk. Show them, bring it, bring it about. Show them what you got, like the song. Earth signs, you have tons of money coming to you too. Okay, okay. I've got the love card coming out now. Then I'm going to do our angel number card and our life journey card for super clarity. Okay. I'm so happy. Oh, this was fantastic reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste, everybody. This is a blessing, a very good blessing. And I want to reiterate, we have the sun, we have Jupiter in Leo, we had Mercury in Virgo. We also had a lot of Earth, which we had as well. Um, Almost Jupiter in everything. Okay. And we have the sun card. And I want to reiterate the sun card also dictates, you know, happiness and positivity and vitality and clarity and success and going through a metamorphosis in your life in your sun sign, because we're all born in our sun sign, going through that metamorphosis in life and growing and going through that transformation. And we have Pluto retrograde as well. So, and we also have Neptune retrograde, and those planets can take us away from that delusion, illusion, dreamy, fantasy state to wake up to. Now we have it now. Especially Neptune is going to be retrograde until, and Pluto is going to be retrograde for a while too. But we have Neptune's going to be retrograde for a long time till, you know, December 12th. And then we have Pluto retrograde, for a while until August. And that gives us time to bring us back in and reassess our emotions, reassess our mind. Air signs is all about emotional and intellectual capacity, the mind. Wands, you're all about career and ambition, that passion. Water signs, you're all about your intuition, how you do family, home and family, how you do your career. Scorpio is very analytical. And Pisces, how you are creative and you work your music, your art, you're writing songs, you're making art. And earth signs, you're making money, you're planning, you're the business owner, you're the CEO. Actually, Pisces, Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is supposed to be, and along with the Emperor, which is an Aries. The Emperor represents Aries, and the King of Pentacles in the tarot are supposed to be the two richest men in the tarot. So when we get those cards, I get very excited, especially when we get a lot of Pentacles too, because that's representative for everybody to have that opportunity for Jupiter to just do its magic. And this is a week of grand gesture luck, having that good luck, having that abundance, higher thinking, higher expansion, higher abundance, and growth. The metamorphosis of growth and transformation and going forward with innovation in our psyche, in our creative juices. And that's exactly what we have here for this reading. And I'm very excited for all of you. And let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Let me turn this around. And oh boy. Okay. Pick the card. And here's what we got. We have the Two of Wands. And this is a very, for our romantic card, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. This is a very beautiful card. Very, very beautiful card. And I wanna actually stipulate while I'm holding this card that this has a lot to do with looking forward. Where are you looking to go with your relationship? Where are you looking to go in your life? Where are you looking to set your plans abroad? Move forward. Because Two of Wands is all about planning and discovering. And when we're talking about love, planning, discovery, the possibility. This is a fire sign card. The number 2 has to also do with finances. That's the second house. This is Mars and Aries, and Mars is Aries ruler. So fire sign. I'm talking about you, and we're talking about Leo as well. The possibility, the planning, the discovery. We totally have Leo season here because we've had a lot of Wands cards today, and Leo season has started. And once again, my angel guides are pushing in to tell you there's got a lot of planning. Where are we going? Where are we going in this relationship, whether it's personal or professional, career? What do you want to discover? Where do you want to go? When I posted on the post, what do you want to put in your basket? When we had Barbell's basket, I put in there the question, what are you putting in your basket? What will you take forward with you? With the Two of Wands, with romance, whether you're single, you're mated up, or you have a partner, or you are married, or you're engaged, or you're about to become married, what are the possibilities of this relationship? Where do you stand with one another? Where do you stand with yourself? How do you see your future? The future looks bright. He's looking forward. He's going into the fear of the unknown with realistic plans. She's going into the fear of unknown with realistic plans. And it's also about the possibilities of each other, the possibilities and the opportunities of each other, of the unknown. But when you're planning together and working together as a collaborative couple, as a collaborative group, as a collaborative partnership in business, as a collaborative partnership in romance, as a collaborative partnership in friendship, anything that has to do with contractual, bilateral contractual agreements, when two people have mutual assent, then the partnership goes forward. Looking out in the distance, planning for the possibilities, the new discoveries. Where do you want to go? Going into the fear of unknown, but we're going to take a step, the two of them. They're going to take a step and they're going to go there. Work together, take care of one another, be kind to one another, respect one another, and always be honest with another. My family always said, every families that eat together, especially every night of the week, especially on Sundays, and spend time with each other, stay together. Communicate. Communication is key. Okay. I totally believe that this is such a good cards. Happy for all of you. You have the Two of Wands. So much special work going on there. And you have so much going for you. I'm going to pick two more cards and then we're going to be done for this evening. I'm going to turn my recorder around so that all of you can see this beautiful spread and take your notes. I just thank you for being here. Okay, let's go into, let's clarify some of our life situations. And right now, all of you have some beautiful, um, beautiful things coming up in the astrology, in the tarot, and each of the element signs for your astrology. You have all that going on. There's so much positive love, abundance, growth, happiness, going forward, making money, clarity, communication. Keep it positive, and positive things come to you. Law of attraction. Bring in what you want to see. Bring in what you want to manifest, right? Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh, some of my cards are backwards. Somebody must have been playing with my cards. Okay. Let's shuffle that again. So I had to fix the cards. Someone always playing with my cards. Okay. So happy for all of you. Kicking my face. I'm smiling. What do we have in spirit? Let's see. Heart's desire. Ooh, I don't know what he's doing back there. Heart's desire. Sing along your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. Heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for you know what it truly wants. This one looks like I'm glad this card is in full length. It doesn't look like he's wearing a shirt, so I'm not going to say what I think it is. Heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song. What is your heart singing for? What is your heart longing for? That's what I'm getting. What is your heart longing for? What is your heart longing for? And here we have heart's desire for our beautiful card. And I'm going to turn it over and read the what might pertain to true intentions. True intentions. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you toward genuine fulfillment. This is beautiful. I like this card a lot. True intentions. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom and guide you toward inner fulfillment. That is beautiful. You have true intentions and your heart's desire. I'm going to put this here. I'm telling you, for many of you, there is a lot of beautiful love in the air. I mean, wow. Love, happiness, fulfillment, good intentions. I mean, you can't, yeah, you really can't go wrong with that, you know? And the one thing that you can't go wrong with is when you meet the right person, I'm telling you from experience, when you meet the right person, it doesn't take very long, you know. And I know you're like, yeah, 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 Everybody says that, but you do. You do. It's not like you have to play all these games because you know. I'm gonna put this here. It's not staying for me. It's giving me a hard time. There we go. I want to set the cards up so everybody can see their elements. For water, for earth, air, fire, water. And you can see the cards. Okay. This is so beautiful for all of you. I'm so happy for you. I am. It's just lovely. Just lovely. Okay. And I'm going to put that there. And so, last but not least, I'm going to pick out an angel number card, but I'm going to use a different deck because we're in a different time frame. And I really want to share with everyone the angel number oracle card. I have angel numbers. I have several. I have many decks. I have like 30 decks, but I have these two, and then I have another one deck two that I usually save for the fall, especially around Thanksgiving and Halloween. So I'm going to be pulling the angel numbers here for all of you. And then I'm going to turn around my recorder so you can take notes. Look at the beautiful spread that you have. I just love it. You're going to have a great few days ahead. There's nothing, as the song says, ain't no woman like the one I got. This spread is ain't no spread like the one I got. That's how I feel with this because this is so wonderful, so much positivity, so much grace for family, so much abundance and love and happiness, and that just makes my heart sing out for all of you. Okay. Right, let's see what we got here. Belief system. Now, I don't know if anybody has any issues with their belief system, but everybody is different. And I believe that we should all respect our religions. I hail from New York City. I'm born in Brooklyn. And I went to PS21 in Queens. And I also moved upstate and lived upstate New York. And I've lived in Massachusetts. I've lived in Chicago. I've been to Florida. I've lived in Puerto Rico over the summers with my family in San Juan, in Bayamon, Macau, Ponce, Old San Juan. And then I've also lived in Texas for quite some time now. since my son is 2 and now he's 26. So I've been, I've traveled, I've seen pretty much everything, but maybe like I've seen most of the United States and Canada, Quebec, Montreal, um, Vancouver, Dominican Islands, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Aruba, so Mexico, South America. So I've traveled a lot. And when I was little, I went to Spain and I went to Italy. I was so little though. I remember very little, but I've been there too. But what I'm trying to say is everybody has their own belief system. And I believe that we should all be respectful of our belief systems, our cultures, the way we love, the way we like happiness, and the way we interact with one another because everybody deserves to have beautiful things in their life. And this is the belief system card. It is 0110. Okay, I'm getting as close as I can. 0110. And this is go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, gratitude. With everybody's different beliefs, this would mean different things for different people because everybody has their priorities, their wants, and their needs in different places. And with that says, on the bottom it says belief system. Belief system. Let me put that up. Your beliefs with talents and skills that made it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Right now, my guides just said, "Okay, Aries, this is for you. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path. Success. Your dreams will soon come true. Your dreams will soon come true." And then I just heard, and that's for everybody else. Okay. The thing that stands out that my guides just said to me, literally, Aries. I heard Aries in my head. Outside my head does clairaudience doesn't work that way. We don't hear through our ears. It comes through different forms of hearing. Um, Embrace what makes you different, Aries. And for the rest of you and all of you in the collective, this is such a blessed card for everyone. You're you're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different from everybody else. That means don't be afraid to be yourself, stand out from the crowd. That's your path to success. Don't be a follower, be a leader. I'm adding that in there. That's what just repeated in my head. Your dreams will soon come true. Don't give up on those dreams. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Be your soul self. Everybody is unique. You know why? Because there isn't a double of you. You're one in yourself. Be yourself and show how you shine differently from the other coins in the pocketbook. Belief system. That's a beautiful card. I'm going to leave this here. Put this down. This is so lovely. Okay, I'm going to turn my recorder around. This is DANUS Kelly or DANUS Celtic Worlds. I'm Kate. My name is Catherine. You can reach me if you have a question, if you want to book a reading for your astrology. We can do a Celtic cross, a 3-card reading, or a yes or no question and do your astrology for you. All we need is your birth sign, the city you were born in, the time you were born, AM or PM, and the hospital you were born in. That's all we would need to do an astrology chart for you. We can go over the whole 12th house signs for you, including your north node, your south node, your fifth house of romance, true love, and your karmic past from your south node chart. The nodes are changing, by the way, here soon, coming up. Pisces is at 0 degrees with Virgo right now, and it will be going, Pisces will be going into the north node, will be going from Pisces into Aquarius, and the south node will also be going from Virgo into Leo. So all of you that are Pisces and Aquarians and Leo and Virgos, we have a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and it might feel straining, the ascension, the transformation, the moving, the ascending masters having us ascend and meditate. You might be getting headaches. You might feel like the noise is too loud. You might need to stay in silence and meditate. We have those changes going on, and it's going to be a blessing. I want you all to take a look at the beautiful cards that you have and write down what you're going to be manifesting for this full moon in Aquarius coming up soon. And then in August, we will have a solar eclipse, and at the end of the month, a lunar eclipse. I'm going to ask all of you to think about with the solar eclipse, just like the full moon, okay, or just like we're manifesting now up until the full moon, because the full moon is usually endings. It's like a getting your wish and, endings of things. So it's either one or the other. But when we're going into August, we're going to have the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. And I want you to think about what you want to, with the solar eclipse, bring into your life solar. And with the lunar eclipse, things are going to be taken out of your life. The universe has a swift way of doing that to all of us. What no longer serves you, you need to let go, baby dolls. Gentlemen and ladies, I'm going to turn it around for you. This was such a blessed evening. I had a great time. I'm Kate with DANUS Celtic Worlds. Namaste. You can reach me at DANUS Celtic Worlds at gmail.com. You can reach me on Facebook at Danu Kelly, DANUS Celtic World, Instagram.com/DANUS Celtic World, and on YouTube, DANUS Celtic World as well. Please feel free to text me, email me, IM me, leave me messages. I would love to see your comments. Please bring it on. If you have questions, bring it on. Let me know what you're thinking, when you want to book a reading with me, do your astrology chart with me. I can't wait to talk to you and see you. I will be back here on Friday, this Friday, which is a couple days from now, 2 days from now. Yeah, 2 days from now. Friday will be the 24th of July. I will be back on Friday, and then I will be back Saturday afternoon for a brief reading. It'll be a shorter reading than tonight's reading, but Friday I'll do another full reading like this, and then Saturday will be a brief reading. Everybody has responsibilities to take care of, and I'm respectful of that. So I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to give you a few minutes. When you're done, blessed be. Have a great day. Be kind to one another, love one another, respect one another, and be safe. Namaste. See you soon. I look forward to seeing you on Friday, July 24th at the same time. Okay, I'm going to turn this around for you. And blow the candles out because it's actually moving ugly here. And then we got the candles here. And that's hot. I will use my stick here. Okay. Okay, this way you can see that better. If you have any questions while you're here, please feel free to comment in the chat room when I can speak to you. I love talking in the chat room. I do that too at the end of each reading. It's so beautiful to have you here again. Yes. Here's where we had our heart's desire. Here's where we have the Two of Wands. Looking forward, what are the possibilities? Going to the fear unknown, planning. Here's our Queen of Wands on my amethyst stone. Here we have our belief system here. Let me fix that for you so I can stand up right there. There we go. Yes. Our clarity card, heart's desire, true intentions here. Okay. Perfect. The obsidian stone over. Give it a little closer. I have obsidian stone here as well. Obsidian. My crystals, my amethyst. My sage, clear space. I have here, I know, I'm sure some of you see, I make candles as well for you. This is a manifestation candle I made. If you want one, I can also do that as well. I'll put it in the description box below, where you can see below in the description box. And I will also put in how you can reach me if you want to pay for that. You can go to Cash App or Zelle. I also make candles as well. And I put stones in them that represent and other herbs in there that represent love spell, relaxation, romance, money spell, manifestation, banishing, those types of things. I also have coffee mugs that I make as well. I hope to put that in there. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot for pictures of all that on there, and which I will do. Actually, just as I get off the get off the internet here with you, I will. And again, this is your beautiful spread. I hope that all of you can see that better. I have two cameras. I don't know if you can see the other one. So my camera actually goes like 43-inch TV, but you can see my phone in front of me. When I go like this, you can see me moving my hand and the 40-inch TV. So you are recorded on YouTube as well as I am. I will also have postings for you to let you know what's going on in the astrology. Wednesday and Thursday, as I do every week, I always put postings out there to keep everybody abreast and confident of what's going on in the astrology, in the cosmos, and what everybody's zodiacs are to keep up with what's going on, especially with Twitter. And Leo is going to go into effect tonight, into tomorrow, and we will have that Jupiter and Leo going into effect tomorrow for a whole entire year. So please read that posting. Please do so. There's a lot of details in there that I put in there for each and every one of you for you to follow and to begin with. And so I believe we've just got enough time to see Earth, Air, Fire, Earth, Air, Fire, Water. Oh, yeah, I should turn that around. But make sure that you figure it out. I always do a journal to see what changes from, for me, when I am doing my readings for myself, I like to see what's changing in the astrology for me from week to week. Because sometimes I know that just like the astrology that we read today and the astrology that we read last week, a lot coincides or collaborates or matches the tarot, because a lot of what we spoke with in the astrology for 2 days ago and today and last week showed up in the reading or Sunday and also showed up for today. And we're in Leo season and we have a lot of Leo cards, as you can see. My spirit guides listen very well. They talk to me very well. And then when I see the visions, I hear it very well. For those of you that are not partnered up, that are looking for love, you have a lot going on for you. Take advantage of this beautiful time with all that passion. For those of you that are partnered up, it's kind of time to rekindle that romance and go out to dinner, have a sexy dinner, nice dancing, slow dancing, maybe a buggy ride through the park, maybe a picnic, maybe a good camping trip, whatever you like to do, going for a morning run, going out for a cup of coffee, maybe taking a cooking class together. I think that's sexy. Or cooking dinner together at home and doing your own candlelight dinner. That's very sexy. Picnic in the living room, right? Well, thank you for being here. Again, I'm Kate with DANUS CELTIC. It's a pleasure to have you. Please contact me in the comments. Don't be afraid to tell me how you feel, what you're feeling, any questions you have. Send me a chat. Give me a like. Just give me a like down here. Give me a thumbs up. And subscribe. I love to see all of you here. Love to get questions and emails from you, especially the text messages from Facebook and Instagram. I love you guys. Thank you so much for talking to me and messaging me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I try to do it at least every other day and sit there and back to all of you. You are my biggest fans. Thank you for being here. I wish you all well. Be safe. Blessed be. Have a nice evening. I'll see you soon. Bye. 24th, Friday, to the next meeting at 8:45. Have a good evening. Bye-bye now.